Hi, everybody. This is the Baseball Hut, the amazing, spectacular, terrific, the great one, the people's champion. Your host, the Hut, and welcome back to the Baseball Hut, too. And hopefully you'll like this video. Now, there was this craziness that happened today on YouTube and really all over Twitter and all over the baseball community. The big rumor was that Shohei Ohtani was going to decide today, where he was going to sign. Well, that has come and passed. That didn't happen. But between here and then, a lot of things happened on the way to heaven. It was pretty funny, and we're going to get into it. But before we get into this video, I need you to subscribe and like this video. So I do my videos when I'm off from my job. I'm off today, so I was able to do videos in the morning, and I had a whole bunch of videos that went on all the different channels that I have. And then I went out, had lunch with a friend, hung out with her for a while, and then came back here to the hut. But in the morning, around 11 o'clock, I guess John Morrissey, someone that put out a tweet saying that that Ohtani was going to sign and imminently. He was going to sign today. Then as the day progressed, in the next hour or so, it turned out that he was going to be signing with the Blue Jays because somebody thought it was an interesting idea to track planes on their phones. So they figured, well, they're going to find a private plane in California that's headed to Toronto. Now, I thought it was funny. I thought it was ridiculous. But it seems that a rather prominent YouTuber did this today. Was following this private plane going from California, Southern California, to Toronto today. And that this plane was going to land around 4:30. And Ballcap Jim Riley, God bless him, did an 8-hour live stream tracking this plane. I've never seen so much tracking of an aircraft, well, this side of Santa Claus. He tracked them longer than Santa Claus, quite frankly. He did more of a, I mean, this was like... It was amusing. I wouldn't mention he did some job on there. He was on there 8 hours. He averaged about 2,200 people in the live stream. And right now it's at 79,000 people have watched that thing, including myself, for a little bit before I went out. But I thought it was interesting. Like I said, I never seen anybody get so invested in somebody traveling in the air. And what happened? It didn't happen. It did not happen. This did not take place. So around 2:20, this is from Metsmerize, a Friday report from J.P. Hornstra of Dodgers Nation indicated the superstar free agent Shohei Ohtani decision has been made and that he's going to the Toronto Blue Jays. He reported that the formal announcement was expected later Friday night. He did not report the terms of the contract, though he said it's expected to shatter Mike Trout's 12-year, $426 million, $426.5 million. Gotta get that $500,000 million deal with the Los Angeles Angels. Now, I would point out a couple things. In the years that Shohei Ohtani had been in Anaheim, they did not win. In the years that Mike Trout has been in Anaheim, he's only had one playoff appearance. So all that money that they're spending, specifically for Mike Trout, did not help them win. And any team picking up Ohtani, you better make damn sure you have a lot of revenue coming in over the course of that contract. Now, what's funny about this is that we had competing tweets and competing reports. This is from 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Shohei Ohtani is on his way to Toronto. John Morrissey of MLB Network reported after rumors that the Blue Jays were making headway on a deal. This does not officially confirm that Ohtani is signing with Toronto, but it's certainly an indication that he's heading in that direction. As of now, he remains unsigned. But then here's the funny part. Folks. About 2 hours later, Bob Nightingale, who is about as accurate as a reporter can get, he said later on that wasn't happening. He did not sign anywhere. And in fact, he had not left California, which I thought was funny because one of my great subscribers on the Baseball Hut, Baseball 2. Stoney told me and agreed with me. I said, that's not him on the plane. I mean, at this point, shouldn't we just track cars at this point? Cars heading to the Sky Dome, or what they used to call Sky Dome, or any other ballpark. Oh, the car went to Dodger Stadium. Oh, that's Ohtani. There's a car headed for Wrigley Field. Oh, it's not an SUV. Ohtani doesn't like SUVs. Well, he's not. He doesn't like Japanese cars. He likes American-made, or he likes German cars. You know, you got to figure out where he's going, how he's getting there. You know, what's the name of it? I mean, really, just the most insane kind of free agency I've ever seen. I mean, this is, pick a fucking team. I mean, Ohtani, pick a team. Because you are holding up the entire league. And I wouldn't mention, when this gets past Christmas, everything shuts down, okay? Quite frankly, business shuts down for a week. And here's the thing, Christmas and New Year's Day falls on a Monday. So that means the following Tuesday is a holiday for a lot of places. So you're only talking about a 3-day week. So what you are doing is not only are you screwing up everybody's holiday, asshole, you're also screwing up your fellow players that have fought hard to make sure that they get the maximum amount of money prior to the new year. Because once the new year comes, Ohtani, and you should know this considering you've been in the league for 6 years, all the players will lose leverage after the new year. That means they will begin to start losing money. That means contracts will get shorter. It means the length of contracts will get shorter. Less money for the players to get. Because then the teams say, well, we have to budget now more because now we're into 2024. Okay? So now you're screwing up the timeline of every single team and every free agent that is out there. Just think about that. Everybody wants to track this stupid plane. They want to track the car going. They want to track a boat going to, say, San Francisco. Some cutter going to San Francisco Bay, the park outside Bank One Ballpark. Or whatever the hell they call it nowadays. AT&T. It doesn't matter what you call the San Francisco Ballpark. He is holding up and taking money out of the pockets of his fellow players. He's going to take all the money, but he's not going to care about the time that's going to take for these teams, these players, to negotiate contracts, specifically the free agents. Guys that have waited forever to make a big payday. And he's screwing them all up by this nonsense. Pick a damn team and let's get this going so I don't have to do any more videos on this and nobody else has to talk about this anymore. You know, there's other things to talk about. There's Yamamoto to talk about. There's Montgomery to talk about. There's Bellinger's holding up Bellinger's market. I'm sure he's not liking this because he's the next DH is left-handed. The DH type outfielder, big bat, left-handed big bat. And he's having to wait. Is this fair? No. Of course not. But here's Ohtani. All joking aside, this is insane. Get it done and that's it. How much more money are you going to get? And there's the idea that it's secretive, everything's a secret. Who gives a shit? I tell you, it's good that he's not going to a big market. He should go where everything's insulated. Toronto's the perfect place for him. Toronto, baseball's not the number one sport in the town. It's not the number one sport in the country. Hockey is. Go up there. Don't have any pressure. Don't have any media scrutiny. It doesn't matter how many people that live there. They don't care about baseball. That they are secondary to the Maple Leafs, quite frankly. I would mention the Maple Leafs are the most Googled name in hockey. So he's not going to get any pressure from the small media contingent up there in Toronto. That's even smaller than Anaheim with the Angels. You know. And he's a weird guy. Just go up there. Go be Babe Ruth. Babe Ruth up there. Try to do that up there. Hoping there's no issues that come up with the fact that you've been able to recover so quickly when you don't pitch and you hit. That's the one thing that is a bit of a question mark in my view. How's he able to recover when others have never been able to do what he's been able to do in 150 years of the sport? So, you let me know what you think about this video. And can we get him to sign someplace, please? You know, thank you for watching. My little rant on Ohtani sign. Pick a fucking team already. Pick a fucking team. Please subscribe, and I'll see you later.